Hooday! Welcome to another episode of Bengals and Brews. Gotta love that sound. That's co-host the Rowan Jarrow, Derek Davis. I am Dale Waltman. We are going to be joined by one half of the Street Profits, um, SmackDown Tag Team Champion, WWE Raw Tag Team Champion, future Tag Team Champion, probably future World Champion, our boy Angelo Dawkins.
Yo,
What up, AD?
what up? What up? Thanks for having me, man.
Hey, I'm so happy that you agreed to join us. Yeah, gotta be the biggest guest by far, sorry Joe Goberry, but I mean,
Hey, Joe
Exactly.
seems like a
And
cool dude.
Joe is a cool
yeah,
dude.
yeah, especially straight off. You have anything exciting going on last weekend, or anything interesting last weekend that for you?
Last weekend it was a fun one. Went to
Yeah,
AT&T Stadium. Got to be a part of my first WrestleMania with fans. Uh,
Yeah,
yeah,
you had the one
exactly.
yeah,
without, right?
yeah. But yeah, man, it was cool. We had Mania last week. I was going to say last year. Last week, Dallas, Texas, triple threat tag, RK Bro, Alpha Academy, Street Profits, and it was a fun time.
And right before we went live, Derek was saying that he was hoping Randy Orton would beat the hell out of you.
Now, see, there you go. Number one, the first thing you do is you say that I loved the second round pick of
Drew Sample.
Drew Sample. You say I love this and that. Now you're saying I wanted him to get his ass whooped. Come
It's
on
pretty
now.
much what you said.
All I was saying is I grew up loving the RKO and I thought it was pretty cool that AD got the chance to wrestle him.
Oh,
So
man,
let's talk about that a little bit if you don't mind.
sure.
How was that experience?
Oh, it was unreal, man. Look, anytime you get to go in the ring with a guy like Randy Orton, it's a surreal experience. I mean, he's arguably one of the goats, one of the greatest to do it. So, like, anytime you're in there with him, you got to bring your A game. And like being in there with Riddle as well, who fought in
Hmm.
the UFC, and then you
Yeah,
got
MMA
Chad.
fighter.
Yeah, you got Chad Gable, who was an Olympic wrestler. You got Otis, who was a Greco-Roman guy as well. So, like, being in the ring with all those guys, and especially like we've wrestled so many times, so it's just like chemistry is just unreal, unmatched. So it was just a lot of fun
Well,
to go out there and make magic.
speaking on their accolades, I know you're a humble dude, but I wanna get to some of yours. Like you went to JUCO Harper College, correct?
Yes.
Um, is this true? Like, I don't know if this is true. I don't even know how it's possible. Did you really win like national championships in wrestling, football, and
Yup.
track?
Yeah.
Three sports in college?
Yeah. Yeah. I kind of had no life in college, but yeah, it's true.
That's true.
Yeah. And my favorite one is
Hey,
still the football one.
yeah, I was gonna say you got to do what you got to do to make it to the top, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah,
But
that's pretty. What did you major in? You're talking to a fellow track nerd, if you want to call me that. But what did you major in track?
Uh, I majored in track. Oh, I just threw.
Like just like discus and shot put and
Yeah, I
stuff.
just hammer,
what
biscuit.
event? You
Yeah,
meant to say what events?
that's what I meant. Yeah, yeah.
I was about to say, what did I major in school? I was about to say eligibility.
Sports.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You can't win
yeah,
three national
exactly.
titles and be training for the WWE and you didn't major in sports. Come
Yeah,
on now.
he's like, oh,
A little bit.
I'm here to get my law degree.
Yeah. Well, it was funny though, because like I went to Harper solely just for football. I had
Yeah.
no ambition to like wrestle or do track whatsoever. And it just ended up happening because I wrestled in high school. So I was like,
Yeah.
all right, got that little kick out of me. So I'm gonna just enjoy college and just play football and focus on football. And then lo and behold, like season ends, they try to get me to come in and wrestle because like a couple of heavyweights, their heavyweights either quit or got hurt. one of the two.
Mm.
So it was like they were really needing a heavyweight. So they
Tag
asked
you
me.
in?
Yeah.
You in?
It was weird because like they asked me right before the end of the first semester. So I was like, nah, I'm trying to go home and enjoy Christmas, man. Like, y'all, hey, I hope y'all find whoever y'all looking for. That ain't me. And sure enough, I come back for a second semester, and our D coordinator comes, tracks me down, drags me to the wrestling coach's office, and then I ended up wrestling. And then, which makes it even crazier because that's how I got recruited to WWE at a wrestling tournament. So,
Oh man, so it's all meant to be. Like,
yeah.
Did you go to Fairfield High School? Like, I seen you're from Fairfield, or is that?
Yeah, I went to Fairfield.
I never know what's factual or not factual. So
yeah,
I tried to do a little research, and then I don't know for sure. So Fairfield, same as Jackson Carmen, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, are you guys? I'm gonna sound stupid here, but are you guys close in age or?
No, I graduated in 08. I'm
okay.
head.
So you're my age then. Okay, I see.
All right, I'm a younger guy. I graduated in 02, man. Come on.
Hey,
y'all got me over here like.
It was like, oh man, they said 08. Oh, I thought I had this one. But yeah, I know he went to Fairfield. I go back and visit just to go like the wrestling practice and stuff, like see whatever teachers that I had while I was in school that are. It's only like 2 or 3 that are still there that I was really cool with, and I'll go back and say what's up to them, and then go to wrestling practice there and just say what's up to my coaches there. But I knew he was from Fairfield, and I was like, oh, that's pretty cool.
So you don't really know him, but
no, I've never met him.
Got you. I figure he could still be our starting left guard this year. Like, he's got every opportunity to be a stud player. Like,
oh yeah,
that's why we're talking Fairfield and Jackson Carmen. So
he was one of the best old linemen in the state for a reason. He was highly touted for a reason. I mean, he went to Clemson, but hey, like.
I know our buddy. I know that.
Yeah, I mean, he went to Clemson, but hey, that's cool. Like, but he was still like highly talented. He's going up against studs. He's battle tested. I believe he was a tackle though.
Yeah, he's
so, like, he was a tackle in college, and he had to learn to play guard his rookie year. Which, I mean, I thought he did a pretty good job. And that kid's a stud to be able to adjust like that, and then go to the Super Bowl with him. He was a rookie last year. So like sometimes I saw like a couple people like, all right, Jackson Carmen ain't gonna be starting. I'm like, bro, y'all realize he was a rookie. Like, believe this is his first season in a new position that does not involve tackle. So
and move like
exactly.
Like O-line in general, it usually takes a couple of years to like really get your feet. So I got high hopes for Jackson Carmen. I think he's going to be a stud for us for sure.
Yeah, I think he's going to be good.
Yeah, they had that. PFF posted that tweet that said something about what's your one draft take that has like all the knives around your neck, and I'm like, my one draft take is I don't want Linderbaum, and that's one of the reasons there, because I really think that Jackson Carmen has a real shot, and I think that he'll take that year 2 leap. And it's not that I'm saying that if Linderbaum was there I wouldn't take him. I'm just hoping that he's gone before 31, so we don't have to worry about that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But I don't know, man. That kid's a stud too, though. That's the crazy part.
That wrestling background, like
yeah. I was like, I know he was with Wharfs, from Tampa.
So and like beat him.
Yeah. Well, to be fair, Wharfs did like smoking like 6 straight times, and then
Hey, I just came
and got him. I was like, oh, okay. But no, I mean,
man, poor Tristan Wharfs. That one floating around. He's like, I beat that dude 6 times.
Yeah, it was funny.
Yeah, exactly.
Because like one of my guys that I wrestle with, Big E, he's a former Iowa Hawkeye, so he like watches all that stuff closely. So I was like, I remember they posted a video of that. He was like, yeah, Wharfs beat him so many times though. Like I get it, but I mean,
I'm glad you said something because I had no idea. I seen that video literally yesterday where it's like, man, Linderbaum, look at this beast.
Yeah, and he went off of, maybe that was the reason why he went all crazy about it, because he knew that he got his ass kicked like 17 times already. So,
He's got that one under his belt now, so now he could all right, at least I got one.
Listen, Derek, if we draft Linderbaum, at this point he's gonna come in section 158 and he's gonna wrestle
he's gonna beat my ass. There's no doubt about that.
You keep talking that shit.
I mean, hey, look, I do know this. You can't not have enough O linemen.
For sure.
Right. Yeah.
Absolutely. And it's like, and you got what? You got Ted Karras and Alex Kappa.
Yep.
And so like those are pretty good guys, but like they've been in the league for a little bit, so like you can bring some guys under you and then they start playing, and like obviously, you know what I'm saying, you could add some extra old line, extra beef in the red zone. So hey, have at it. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, go heavy and just pound the rock.
Hey, especially in short yardage situations.
Yeah. Could you imagine Linderbaum with I almost said worse, with Ted Karras and Alex Kappa on each side of him, and then have Jackson Carman as a H-back? Oh.
Be unreal. Be the most athletic O-line in the league.
The Collins signing, man, how fun was that? Like,
that was a huge signing. And it was crazy because I was like, man, watch, we're gonna trade something stupid to get this guy.
And hey, I would say, I'll be honest. I was saying when the news first come out, I'm like, that's the top 10 tackle. I said, trade our first round pick. I said, trade our second round.
I'm like, yeah, we were both on here like, hey, 31, give it up right now.
Well, the take him off. Idiot in hindsight.
The crazy part was like it came out that Dallas was probably, if they couldn't find a trade for him, they were going to release him. So it's just like, why would we give up something and like try to like hurt ourselves and make y'all better? But like, we know y'all going to release him at the end of the day, unless they were like super desperate, which, as crazy as it may sound, they weren't too desperate because they did just make the Super Bowl. But O-lineman was the reason why they pretty much lost. So
right,
and the refs being in the pockets of the Rams. But hey, that's neither here nor there. But it was just like, all right, like, hey, because I'm pretty sure they need another corner.
Yeah.
And so like, there's gonna be a bunch of corners in this draft too, especially at 31.
Yeah.
Now I do like. Strawberry Ice was talking about. I do like that idea, though. If we do get Linderbaum, then we automatically got a drink. You know how we got the Bengal bombs?
Yeah.
And we can mix something else up and call it the Linderbaum.
Hey, I'm down with that.
Hey. I do like that idea. So, hey, I'm sold. Linderbaum 31. Let's go.
Hey, I'll take one with y'all.
Let's do it. All right, I got one more thing here when it comes to you when you were in college. Curtis Blades, number 4, ranked UFC heavyweight in the entire world.
Yep.
Did you cross paths with him in college, and did you match up on the mat, and how did it go, if so?
Yeah, we did cross paths. He ended up being there hard at the same time as me. So basically I was pretty much getting ready to go to the WWE, so I stayed back and helped. So me and Curtis, we wrestled each other a lot. We wrestled each other a lot. It was a lot of battles in there. That dude's a very stubborn guy. But nah, he's my boy though. But yeah, we've crossed paths a bunch. We wrestled a lot. We've had some wars, gone head to head with each other, and it's been fun. Just because we were already cool with each other, and then like to be able, because he ended up winning nationals as well, so it was cool to be like in his corner to like witness it, because like the dude, he works nonstop. Like any dude that can run in the city of Chicago with no shoes on in the snow, yeah.
Yeah, that's what he's out there doing.
Oh yeah,
that's what he did. I don't know if he's still doing it, but he did. So like, it was just like, and he'll be drinking orange soda with it. So I was like, hey, bro, hey, he built different. And then like it built like the dude that you see in the octagon. It's the dude that we saw at Harper, man. He's a tough, hard worker. You know what I'm saying? Athletic, and now he's starting to work on his hands, which I like a little bit more. But yo, he's got the meanest double leg I've ever seen. It's up there with Jordan Burroughs, I feel like.
I wasn't quite sure, like, if you guys crossed paths. Like, I had seen some Harper alum and stuff, and he was one of them. I was like, oh man, I wonder, like,
Oh yeah, we kicked
because I'd
it
say that would
together.
have been a battle. Like, I was like, that would have been,
Oh yeah, we've had some battles. It was a fun time in the wrestling room,
yeah,
especially for
guarantee it,
heavyweights.
for sure. So I was other than you, then we're gonna go pretty much to Bengals. So you debuted NXT 2012, is that correct?
Yep.
Has it felt like 10 years already?
Not really. It still feels like it still feels like I just signed like last week pretty much. Even though like being in Mania and doing all that stuff, it was just like, oh man, this is why I got here this is why I started wrestling, to get this experience, this moment right here. So like I just try to go in there and act like I've just gotten signed like the day before, pretty much every day I'm out there. So but yeah, I mean it felt pretty fast for me. I was started at 21, now I'm 31, got a kid, got a house, and now I'm just like, oh wow, like the time in between then and now is just a big blur.
Yeah.
I hear you. How old your little one?
He's 20 months now. He's about to be 2 in July.
Awesome.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yep,
Thank you.
absolutely.
Man, I got a
Congratulations.
16-year-old and 12-year-old. And like,
Okay.
Yep. I got a 6 and a
Girls,
4-year-old.
girls.
Actually, my son just turned 6 on April Fool's Day, so
Oh, nice.
we're actually having a party for him this weekend. So
Yeah, I got.
Yeah, they're definitely.
tomorrow.
Yep.
Did you
I'm gonna drag his ass out
on
this
his birthday?
way. Oh, I did. Yeah, we had.
Hey, we're gonna have a big party for you, son, today. You know what I'm saying? All right, cool. Invite everybody.
He
Then
woke
when you
up
get-
because his birthday was on Friday, and I woke him up. I work night shift, and
Okay.
I woke him up and I said, "Hey," I said, "Happy birthday, buddy." He goes, "It's my birthday." He got up and ran out in the living room and whatever, and I'm like, "I actually gave you all your presents away," and like just his face, it went from happy to immediately sad. And I felt bad at first,
You
and then
should.
I'm like,
That's a
man,
dick move.
what's that? Yeah, that's a dick move. It
Hey,
really
man,
was. But
hey,
he had fun.
ain't nobody safe on April 1st, bro.
You're right.
Exactly.
Nobody
right.
safe. I don't care if it's
Exactly.
your birthday, your honeymoon, your anniversary. Nobody is safe
Exactly.
on April 1st.
All right, who's the biggest prankster in the locker room?
The biggest
WWE,
prankster?
yeah.
Ooh. Man, that is a good question. The biggest prankster. Ooh.
I just thought it might be fresh, you know. Talking
Yeah.
April Fool's,
Man,
like somebody did something.
It's been a while since like a good prank has been pulled. Like I know like stories of my coaches that I had. They were like big pranksters back then. But in the locker room now, man, I don't know. That's a good one.
All right.
I'll say R-Truth. I'll say Truth.
Okay.
A mix between Truth, Shelton. I'll say those two.
Truth, man.
R-Truth and Shelton Benjamin.
Truth don't age either. Like,
No.
Yeah.
He's got a lifetime contract in WWE.
Yeah, I held up a pic from like 2006 next to him. I'm like,
same guy.
Yeah, y'all still look the same.
Yeah.
Him and Shelton, man, they don't age. I was like, hey, hopefully I got what y'all got, man.
He'll be like McMahon in there in his 70s. You gonna go that long?
I mean, hey, look, I'll be down.
Never.
Yeah, never say never. I think we learned that lesson last week. Certain Hall of Fame speech, never say never.
Right.
Man.
What'd
you think of going back into WrestleMania a little bit? What'd you think about old Stone Cold Steve Austin making his way out there?
My man still got it.
Oh man,
Stone Cold still got it. I think my favorite part was just like after every time he'll beat up KO, he'll turn around, throw me another beer, chug it, throw it, bam, bam, back to beating up, stop, throw me another beer.
Dude, he had to have at least 30 stones or whatever he was drinking last night.
Oh
Man,
man,
that
he,
was
He's got his own
crazy.
beer now. Like,
yeah,
Oh
he's
yeah,
got his
yeah,
own
he
beer.
does,
smart.
doesn't he?
That man's smart. He's out there promoting his own beer, drinking 30 of them.
Yeah, I mean, he's yeah, he was it was cool to watch him do his thing, and it was crazy because like I remember 2 years ago there was 316 day, and that was obviously the pandemic and stuff like that. So we were at the performance center for NXT for WWE talent coming up through the ranks and stuff, and we had 316 day there, and we drunk a beer with him, and then he stunnered us repeatedly.
I mean, I feel like that's like the ultimate honor.
Oh man, I, I was
Yeah,
mad
oh,
I
yeah.
ain't get started at WrestleMania.
Yeah, like you should have just ran out there too. Like, give me one.
Yeah, I was like, hey, I was like, please, please, I will definitely join you in this.
Yeah, give me one of them, Bruce.
Oh,
Give me the
exactly.
stunner. All right, man. Let's get into some Bengals talk, if that's
all right,
cool with you, AD.
let's go.
All right. Have you always been a fan? Like, I know, born and raised Cincy guy. Were you always a fan, or I'll be honest, I wasn't really like a huge fan until my cousin took me to a game, like back in like 2002 ish, like right when I was graduating high school.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I was a fan. I was a fan a little bit. I was still like a kid when Corey Dillon was toting the rock for the Bengals, but like I knew who he was. I liked him as a player. But then like I really became a fan of like Chad Johnson, TJ Hushmanzada, Rudy Johnson, Carson Palmer, uh Delta O'Neal, Jonathan Joseph, all those guys. I was a big Marvin Lewis guy because like he came from Baltimore from that defense, and I was like, oh, he's gonna turn it around. Which, in hindsight, he did.
He did 100%. That's
Yeah.
like you got to put respect on Marvin's name because he turned the whole thing around. Like I feel like he got Mike Brown's ear, everything. Like
I still remember,
the
you
seeds
know,
for what we're seeing today.
Right.
yeah, I still remember, you know, that first year going 8-8, just how excited everybody in the state of Ohio was
Yeah.
because the Bengals were 500.
And that was
You
when
know?
Carson Palmer didn't even start because he
Yeah,
sat
he
his
was
Yeah,
whole
sitting
rookie
legit.
year. That was when John
Yeah.
Kitna is quarterback.
That was my first game.
Yeah.
My first game I went to was Chad versus T.O. in the jungle. Like Chad held up, dear NFL, please don't find me after he scored.
Yeah.
And T.O. was out there. He's for the 49ers had like 180 yards. Like just a great game. It was in the snow, everything.
Oh yeah, that game was. I remember
The
that
game
game.
was awesome. And I was like,
Yeah.
oh shit, I'm hooked. I ain't turned back since.
Yeah, man, it was crazy. Like I remember that 8-8 season. It was just like, oh, this is the turnaround because anytime I saw the Bengals, man, they was getting their butts kicked before then.
Mm-hmm.
To the point where Corey Dillon was like, all right, I'm out, bro. I can't take this no more.
Yep.
For sure.
Haas talking about Chris Henry. Yep, definitely.
Oh yeah, R.I.P.
So talented. Like that man 6'4", ran like I don't know if it was a 4.3, but probably real speed he did. Like
Yeah,
if anything,
he had
was
like
ahead of his
comparisons to
time.
Randy Moss, if I'm not mistaken.
100%. Like his ability was right there. Like that's one gone too soon for sure.
Yeah.
Yep.
Favorite player, current and past. I have a feeling just from your last answer, it may be Ocho.
So yes, I actually got to meet Ocho not too long ago. We had like the Sports Illustrated Awards that we had to go to. So we were on the red carpet, and that's when I met Chad Ochocinco. And I was like, hey,
Awesome.
I was a real big fan of you as a kid. It was crazy, like just talking to him at that point in time, getting to chop it up for like 30 seconds, but it was still cool. So Ochocinco, I have to go with, man, you know what? It's a tough one right here. And this
This
might
one right
hurt.
here. Hey, right there.
McPherson.
McPherson.
I got Logan Wilson. Like,
Well, so I was about to say, so I had Ocho, AJ Green, Chase obviously, Joey B, I'm a big fan of Joe Mixon though. I just like
Yeah,
I just like how he runs the rock.
Yeah. Have
So
you ever got to meet
you was
him?
on my side.
Huh?
Go ahead, Derek.
I was getting ready to say, so you were on my side of the fence on the Joe Mixon re-signing then.
Yeah. Oh, I was
I was
like, thank you.
Yeah, I was pumped up when they re-signed him.
Not many running backs attack the hole like that. Mixon's a
Yeah.
different dude, man. He attacks the hole.
Exactly.
And he was able to do that with the way the O-line was last year. Like, think about what he's going to do this year with the O-line.
Mm-hmm. I know. That's
I'm
the
excited
crazy
to see
part.
him with this new line.
Mm-hmm.
A bunch of glass eaters.
Yeah. a bunch of just mean dudes just ready to smack.
Well, I'm waiting to see all those shirts like glassy. Everybody's going to come out with a shirt.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's gonna be very interesting. I'm really pumped to see this offense work, especially like Mixon. Hopefully he has a career year. Jamar Chase going into his second year. You got Tyler Boyd, T. Higg. The X factor I'm waiting on is Hayden Hurst though.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I had some
Let's
conversations
just talk
about
free
that.
agency. Like, you love your Bengals, you know your Bengals. Like, we talked wrestling early, but I wanted to have you on because you love your Bengals. Like, let's talk some damn Bengals.
Let's go.
So,
hey, before we get into free agency, real quick, I have one question. I want to ask.
Shut the hell up! We're talking damn free agency.
Hey,
you shut the hell up.
It was Greg Luther over here. He wanted to know Chad or AJ, real quick.
Ooh, I gotta go Chad, man. Slow feet don't eat.
Yeah, there you go. All right, now on to free agency.
Don't you ever ever interrupt me again. All right, so let's just start right off the bat. Kappa, that signing was literally like 1 minute after free agency started.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we almost had Jensen too, but Tom Brady came back. And thank God Kappa didn't answer the call from Tom Brady. Be like, hey, bro, nah, I'm gonna go to Cincy, bro. They got something. They got something special over there. I want to go do that, bro.
See, I don't think they had the money to give to him. Also, that
to Jensen.
No, to Kappa. That they already gave it to Jensen.
Oh yeah.
Tampa,
okay.
But I do think we were all in. I don't know if you guys watched the Cincinnati with our boys Ace and Zim this week. But they had Steven Radisovich on, who's the Bengals like personnel guy, and they pretty much was like they were trying to get it out of him. They were asking those questions like, "Hey, were we in on Jensen?" Like, everybody thought we were in on Jensen. Like, he kind of skirted around it once. Zim comes on there, ask him again. I'm like, all right, Zim, I see you.
Well, like,
and they pretty much said, yeah, they were in on him.
What was crazy was Pac-Man caught it. He's like, remember he did like an interview. I don't know if it was like a live or a podcast. He was like, I'm calling it right now.
He's got his own pod with Solomon Wilcox.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like he was like, I'm calling it now. Jensen signed him to Cincinnati for 3 years. I think like, I don't know, 45 mil or whatever he said. He was like, it's going to be set in stone. And sure enough, apparently that was going to happen until Tom Brady came back. And I was like, I hate Tom Brady even more.
Hey, it might
we like Tampa Tom at first, but
it might all work out, you know.
It still might all work out, obviously, but I was like, man.
Yeah, because then we added Ted Karras, New England, so he's set to play center now, unless maybe like a Linderbaum slides, Linderbaums. Then we'll be doing Linderbaums.
Yeah, that. I mean. Oh, I forgot you got Jonah Williams too on the left side.
And then your left guard's kind of open, but that's where we think our boy Jackson Carman could come in and fill that spot.
Yeah, I think he's going to fill that spot with ease.
Or I wouldn't mind still re-signing Quentin Spain. Like, I think Spain gang has been really good for us.
Spain, I'm cool with that. Spain is on.
I still think they might bring Spain back, honestly. I mean, bring him back and then make it a competition between him, Jackson Carman, and Deonta Smith.
Yeah, I think, like, if they do that, I think it'd be cool because, like, it's a rejuvenated franchise now. So It's not like
Mhm.
it's not like it's like, all right, we weren't really expecting nothing. No, he says, bro, we were literally one play away from
Yeah.
possibly winning the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
That
And
wasn't a pass interference.
oh, I know.
Oh man,
I know.
they called it on your boy too.
Yeah. He was having a game too.
He was
Logan
having.
Wilson would
I
have
was even
possibly
saying.
been MVP of that game.
Yeah.
I was saying that too. I was like, man, if that doesn't get called, he's in real conversation for being the Super Bowl MVP if they end up rolling out there with the dub.
Yeah, that he had an unbelievable game, man. He was everywhere.
Jermaine Pratt too. Like
Jermaine Pratt.
our linebackers balled
Yeah.
out, especially in the postseason. Like I'm
Yeah.
excited to see what they do this year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, the one thing I will say about the defense is I think we do need another pass rusher.
Okay, are you DN pass rusher or like D tackle up the middle pass rusher?
Man, honestly, ooh, that's a tough one. Because, like, I think Sam Hubbard's good, but he's like more of a run stopper than he is really a pass rusher. I mean, he could get to the quarterback, obviously. He showed that. But I
Mhm.
think,
Not getting you 14 sacks like Hendrickson.
yeah, like, I think
Yeah.
if you could move, like, especially on like pass rushing downs, if you could move Sam Hubbard in, because I know he could play inside a little bit, and then you get somebody on the outside.
Yeah.
And then, like, hopefully they
Joseph
bring back,
Asai.
yeah, hopefully they could bring Larry O back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Larry O
I
was
think
great.
if you want, I'm telling you right now, if you want somebody for pass rushing downs only, say, hey, we just need you to come out on third downs or something like that. Sign a small deal if he'll take it. JPP's still out there. I mean, get a guy like that.
Yeah.
Wouldn't be opposed to that.
And
Gotta
he's
watch him. Gotta watch him on the 4th of July.
hey man, even with that lost finger, he's still balling on them
He
boys
has
though.
balled out.
Yep.
That's what I'm saying. Like I had to
Yeah.
say it though.
Yeah, you think he'll go back to he was in Tampa last year, wasn't he?
Yep.
Yeah. You think he'll go back to Tampa and sign a small deal, or you think he'll see what else he can get?
It's hard to tell.
Yeah. I mean, it's weird to tell with because he's won what 3 Super Bowls, 2
Mm-hmm.
Super Bowls.
Yeah.
He's pretty much done everything that he's ever wanted to do. I don't know about the whole big contract day, but
Yeah.
I don't know, man. That's one of those ones where I'm like, I could see him going back to Tampa just because, like, he knows the system. He loves Todd Bowles. Tom Brady's coming back, so why not try to avenge last year's playoff loss to the Rams?
Mm-hmm.
We got a comment here, George K, which is like it's like Karloftis, so I know
Yeah.
you wouldn't want to type all that. From Purdue is amazing.
or even try to spell it.
Yeah, that's a hard spell right there. Hey, I agree with the K. I would have did the same thing.
Yeah.
Who was it last? Was it JOK? Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. Like, yeah, good luck trying to spell that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, JOK. I would definitely put that. But yeah, Karloftis, if he slides to 31, I mean, there's your DN, and then like our boy Angelo here is telling us, you move Sam in on some of these pass rushing downs, especially if you don't bring back Larry O. Yeah.
I mean, people forgetting there's still free agents out there. So, like,
yeah. I was just looking it up right now. You got Clowney, you got Wagner signed, didn't he?
Yep.
Which
yeah, you got Clowney.
Our buddy here, Sports Strawberry Ice, Jeff Treadpool. I don't think you're gonna see anybody sign until after the draft. That's probably true because
that's very true.
They want to see if they can get a 3-tech pass rusher in the 2nd or 3rd round before they pay Larry O $6-7 million.
Melvin Ingram, is he still out there too?
Yeah, Melvin's still out there.
Yeah, he wouldn't be a bad one.
I think, I think that's going to be with all the teams, though, honestly. And it's crazy because you got some big names still out there. You got Stephon Gilmore still out there.
Yeah.
Like, that's weird to me. That dude's a shutdown corner.
I know, and I'm
Yeah.
just like, I know we're not going to get him, but I still always get my hopes up. Like, he's still out there. Like,
Yeah.
you want to come help us win a Super Bowl? Because we want to see you win another Super
Oh,
Bowl.
now
You never
I
know.
went down a rabbit hole. I started
Oh,
looking at all these free agents available. There's one that I wanted last year, I think. Yeah, it was last year. Justin Houston. What's your thoughts on him? The edge
Justin
from
Houston?
yeah. I think he played for. Did he play for KC last year?
Mm-mm.
No, I thought he was a
thought the
Colts guy.
Yeah, Colts.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Colts. That's right.
That's a guy I wish we would have drafted when we drafted Dante Moak back in the day. Like,
Who the hell is Dante Mook? Exactly. Right.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Man. Ooh. I like it. I like it. You don't have to.
He's probably 33 years old, but
Yeah.
Right. And most of these guys left are of that ilk where there's not much. You use them situationally, that kind of thing.
Yeah, I think he'll be used. Like if they use him situationally, I think he'll be unreal. There was like a low key hope for me that they got Von Miller, but I mean that was a long shot.
Right.
But Buffalo decided to take Von Miller out the. Like I thought it was 2015 when I saw that contract. I was like, what?
Which a lot, man, they window dress those contracts though. Like that ain't. That's a legitimate.
I think that's
1 or 2 year contract. It's not.
I was going to say that's like a 2-year contract, right? And then every year
like
after
5 year.
Well, it's a 2-year contract, but I think, or it's a 5-year contract, but after
you
2
can
years,
get out of it after like 2.
Yeah.
So our boy, I'm assuming Jackpot Joey's and Matty Meyer. Shout out Matty Meyer for the hats and stuff. We get Osai back from injury. Yeah, hell yeah. Like,
that's true.
Osai could be our pass rusher. Like, he could come in on those third downs. Like, he looked great in the preseason.
Yeah.
We got to see it in the regular season,
Yeah, we got to there's a lot of dudes that could ball out in the preseason. Then come season roll around, it's just like it's a different story. But I mean, look, I've seen him play at Texas, and one of my buddies I play Madden with, he's a huge Texas Longhorn. He was just raving about that dude, and I was just like, all right, bro, relax. We gonna see. Hopefully he pans out. Like from what I'm hearing,
I got high hopes, man.
Yeah.
So I'm with you.
I will say this. Ain't nobody loves their boys better than the team you root for in college football, because every single year I'm talking up all these guys for UC, all these guys for Ohio State. I'm like, I thought Michael Jordan was going to pan out for us, and we all saw how that ended up. So,
hey, AD, if it's cool with you, Matty Meyer is on here as Jackpot Joey, but he's saying let's get AD a hat, like one of these hats.
Oh, I'm down.
Probably the best thing to do would be like DM him on Twitter.
Yeah, Twitter or Instagram. Instagram at adocs_COG.
There you go. And then he can get you the Addy, but yeah, our man's out here making these hats, sweatshirts.
Hey, they clean.
Yeah.
I'll pull one.
Yeah. For sure.
Yeah, and he just got it. I just got it all official with the trademark and everything this past couple of days too, which is awesome.
Okay, sweet. That's what's up, man. That's what's up.
All right. So, do you have a fondest memory as a Bengals fan?
Fondest memory as a Bengals fan? I'm not gonna say this is a good memory, but
all right, fondest bad memory and good memory.
I was gonna say, are we going to 05 or 15?
I want to go positive if he's gonna go.
So, all right, my fondest memory. This was my fondest memory, the good one. I'm gonna start with the good one first.
Start with the bad. Let's get it
start
over
with the bad one.
Yeah, let's get it over with.
05 playoff against Pittsburgh, second play of the game.
Oh yeah,
that made me cry.
Between that one and honestly, the 05 to me too.
That one was a bad one. Obviously, the Vontaze Burfict one sucked even more, but that one, you could tell that one was definitely a deflator.
But I mean, we
Yeah.
throw a freaking touchdown pass to Chris Henry, like, oh shit, we in this, and then it's like,
No.
Carson, get up,
Exactly.
get
See,
up.
Hey, stop faking, bro.
Yeah, in my opinion, that's what makes 05 worse than 15 because in 05, once that happens, you're like, yep, hands
Yeah,
up,
it
we're
was just
done.
yeah.
And then, in 15, it's like the whole entire game, you're like, man, we got a chance. So,
And then that
in
hit
my
happened.
opinion, I think 05 is worse than 15. But what was your
agree.
best moment?
Yeah,
So,
let's forget that one.
Get that shit out of here.
my favorite one is my tag partner. He's a Chicago Bears fan. So Chicago Bears went to old Cincinnati with Jay Cutler and all. Chicago's best
Smoking
athlete.
Jay Cuddy, huh?
Yup.
All right.
The Bengals put up 55 on them boys. And like I was at Harper at that time too. So like I was around a bunch of Bears fans anyway. So I hated the Bears. I hated any team in Chicago at that point in time. And seeing the Bears get crushed that bad, it was so silent in Chicago. I heard a pin drop all the way in downtown. That's how quiet it was. They were on their best behavior, and I loved it.
Satisfying.
Satisfying,
exactly.
Right
yeah.
And also, I will say my other fondest memory: finally breaking the 31-year
curse,
streak
breaking the curse. Hey,
against the Las Vegas Raiders.
Cheers to that one, and you can see I'm drinking Cincy-owned Rhine Guys here, so cheers to that one right there.
Cheers! I'm over here being responsible, I guess.
Being a responsible adult.
High quality H2. And me, once again, I have a nice cold Miller Lite.
Yeah.
Shout out Miller
And
Lite.
you guys can make fun of this all you want. This is called crumb cake. It's beer and it's got coffee and lactose and vanilla in it, and it's pretty damn good. I like it.
Crumb cake sounds pretty good.
Yeah, exactly. He always makes fun of me all the time because every time he comes on, he's got his Miller Lite, and I've got something different.
I don't make fun of you. I said I'm basic.
Yeah, you're a basic bitch. That's right.
Dang.
I am. Like, I know it. I'm a self-knowing person. I'm a basic bitch.
Hey man, you gotta keep it simple, bro. Keep it basic.
But speaking of the 31-year curse, if you, and I know this is going to be difficult, but if you had to pick one of your favorite moments, was it that interception of that game at the end, or what was your favorite moment of that game?
Of the Raiders game?
Of the Raiders game.
My favorite moment, it was definitely the pick. Because they were driving. I'm like, bro, they finna tie this game. Oh, come on, dog. And then that was the game Larry O went down too, and he was causing havoc. He was wreaking havoc. I'm like, bro, like, we for real, like, all right. I'm like, man, they about to tie. Derek Carr is just shredding people in half. And then all of a sudden, as soon as that pick happened, I like ran up the street. My neighbor's a Raiders fan, so like we were going back and forth, and I was ripping and running up the street. I scared like a bunch of my neighbors and stuff.
We were at that game, like, so the way I met Derek and his wife Sarah was me and my wife got season tickets for the first time. They got season tickets for the first time. Like, then it's all like, oh shit, we like became best friends, you know. We sat beside each other, like,
right.
That's what's cool about Bengals people, like Bengals family. Like, you become best friends with people just like that.
Oh yeah.
And but so we're at that game, and I'm just like, I had that feeling like, oh shit, here we go again. Here we go again.
I was too drunk on that at that moment to feel anything really, honestly.
I was looking like, oh man, they for real finna do this. And you know what was crazy? Earlier in the game? That touchdown pass from Burrow where he's going out of bounds. And then like the ball's like 2 inches away from Boyd's hands and you hear a whistle. And all of a sudden they were like, oh, was that play dead? I'm like, no, like that play would have made a difference had the whistle blown or not. Like, he was already wide open. I was like, bro, if they call that incomplete or the play dead, I'm going to lose it. I was like, we're losing.
Exactly.
I had no idea what happened. Like in the stadium, which I think they're upgrading the Wi-Fi, but I was like, what even was that? Like there was a whistle, there wasn't a whistle. I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I didn't see it till we got back to the hotel that night.
Yeah. Oh
Um,
yeah, I was shaking my ass in the hotel window and everything else. We were having a hell of a time.
Yeah, I remember that play happened. I was like, oh no. And then there was oh, it's a touchdown. And I remember Ryan Clark, he tweeted it. It was funny. He was like, let me tell you all the conversation these refs had. Say, bruh, that whistle wasn't going to change a dang thing in this play. And if we say that wasn't a touchdown, we are not making it out of the jungle tonight.
Yeah.
We will not make it out of Cincinnati. So you know what? Touchdown.
And that was my second most memorable play. Fondest memory from that game was that one because it was a hell of a play. It looked like he was going out of bounds. He throws it back this way. It was a phenomenal play. And they tried to fuck us on it. Sorry for the F-bomb, but they tried to fuck us on it.
Man, they tried to. Yeah, I was like, wow.
Yeah, that was crazy.
But that pick, we were there. That pick, it went crazy. Everybody's crying. And then I felt like a robot because I was like, I'm looking at all these other grown men crying. I'm like, I feel like I should be crying with you guys. I'm like,
I was like, bro. My girlfriend was
Yeah.
sitting next to me. She was like, why are you like this? I was like, look, I'm 31 years old. They have not won a playoff game in 30. I don't know how to act right now, all right? You would have thought we won the Super Bowl for real. The way I was acting after that game. And the crazy
felt that good. It felt that good.
Mm-hmm.
And the crazy part about it, a week later, I had no idea I could go even worse than what I did in that game. And then obviously the rest is history. Mm-hmm. I was already in Cincinnati when they beat the Chiefs. And that was I went and party at the Banks.
Oh yeah. Let's talk about that a little bit. 'Cause you were there for Raw, right?
Yep.
So how was that experience? That whole experience? Did you get to go down and see the players as they came back or anything like that?
Or how was the crowd for
that too.
Was it SmackDown?
Raw.
Raw. So for Raw, how was the crowd for Raw? Knowing the Bengals
it was nuts. So Kevin Owens was he was on the show that night too.
Being the Hill?
Yeah. And I think I'm pretty sure he had the KO show, if I'm not mistaken. And so I guess while he's talking, or while they're talking, all he kept hearing was who they. He was like, what are they screaming out there? And so he knew I was happy about something. He was like, dogs, what are they screaming out there? I was like, oh, they're screaming who they. He was like, why? He was like, did they do something good? I was like, we're going to the Super Bowl, Kev. We clinched going to the Super Bowl. It's a pretty big deal, especially here in Cincinnati. He was like, well, geez, because apparently he's always said he's never really liked going to Cincinnati per se. This is the first time I've been to Cincinnati for Raw, and obviously I ended up wrestling Dolph Ziggler, who's a Browns fan, and he's from Cleveland.
Oh so
that made it even better.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So
definitely.
Every tie up, I'd be like, "Fuck the Browns."
Yeah. Oh yeah, him and Miz hated it. Because he was I think he was the very first person out there.
I was gonna say Miz is a huge Brown fan too, ain't he?
Yup. Yeah. Oh, he was hating me for about those 3 weeks, but then Super Bowl, after the Super Bowl, he came in and I was pretty down. I was trying to hide from everybody at that point in time.
Yeah.
We were so close.
That was one thing.
We're all the same. When it took me a couple weeks to really start to get over that. My wife got me something for what was it, Valentine's Day, Marissa? It was the big booklet of the Super Bowl game.
Yeah.
And I'm and I was like, all right, I want a divorce.
Yeah. I'm like, yo, what?
Yeah, I hear you. Yeah,
it just crushed me, man.
Man, yeah. It was because I drove because we had Raw in Indianapolis, so I drove to Cincy Super Bowl Sunday Just like I got a hotel. I chilled there, and then I drove back early Monday. That was a long drive that I did not want to do.
But you had to do it
You
in case
drove-
they won. You had to be there.
Oh yeah, definitely.
If they
Definitely
won.
had to be there.
Oh man, I was like, yeah, because I remember I talked to my girlfriend, and I was talking to Tez and his wife Bianca. We were chilling, and I'm like, bro, like we're so close to Cincy right now.
Yeah.
I'm really debating if I want to go. They was like, bro, like why are you debating this? Just go.
Yeah.
And so I did. And like it was fun.
You hang out at the banks and everything.
Yeah, I just
for
went to
that?
the banks. I just stayed downtown, kept it simple.
Yeah.
Went to the banks, partied it up down there, and then cried a little bit, to end the night.
I was going to say, and my wife's on here texting what I was about to say. We were getting ready to go down there to the banks for the Super Bowl, but decided against it because we got two little ones at home, and we was like, I said, let's just drop them off to your mom and dad. I said, what are they going to tell us? No.
Yeah, grandparents love their grandkids.
Like ding dong ditch, like instead of poop on the porch, like here's my two kids.
Sam,
right. Peace.
Man.
Oh man.
It
but
was.
we were talking pre-show a little bit, talking about the jokesters and about who you thought your number one jokester was of the locker room.
Mm-hmm.
That was one that, going back to Miz, that was one that I was going to say was seeing him in fantasy football and his show with him and his wife and everything. I thought maybe he would be one of the biggest pranksters.
Yeah, I mean, he has his moments, but like his pranks are more like, so when the Bengals sadly lost the Super Bowl, he was him, Seth, and Dolph were the first three people that I saw. The last three people I wanted to see on planet Earth at that point in time. But they were the first three people that I saw, and Miz let me have it. And so, like, he was just like, the crazy part was, like, I see him walking, and we, like, see each other, but he doesn't even acknowledge me right then and there. He just goes up to whoever's, like, around the vicinity. He was like, so, hey, I heard the Bengals won the Super. Oh, wait, no, they lost. Hey, dogs, what's up, man? I'm like, dude, really, bro? Like, you could just tell me this straight up? He was like, yeah, but where's the fun in that? So it's like wife would be like with him, and he would just stand there and just clap the whole time. I saw like Seth and them, and Seth was like, I know that look. You're thinking, what could they have done to make sure that they won the game? You're going back like, what went wrong? And so it was just like, and then Dolph just came over and was just like, he's like, hey man, I got you this new Cincinnati shirt, but it was really a Cleveland Browns shirt and all that stuff. I was just like, yeah, thank you.
That sounds like some hardcore hazing right there.
Oh, they were going in on me that day. Like, to be fair, they had to deal with me for usually they have to deal with me for a lot of things. LeBron James, Ohio State, and this year just so happened to be the Cincinnati Bengals. Yeah. And sure enough, it came up all in smoke. I was like,
Hey, we always got next year. I used to say that. I used to say that every year growing up. Like, we always got next year.
Yeah,
we got next year, and we weren't close.
Yeah. This year we were really close.
Right. Yeah, 625-1, and we were saying, hey, what about this year? We're so close, and hey, look what happened, right?
Right. It's hard coming off that Super Bowl hangover like it is. Like, I understand why people are doubting them. And hey, I love it.
I like it too.
Them. I think Joey B loves when people doubt him.
I think that was the best case scenario, because then I'd rather them do that than be like, oh, the Bengals, they're gonna be kings of the North again. All just expecting. Nah. I need that energy the same, because I know the AFC just somehow got crazy stacked. Everybody is everywhere. The Chargers, the AFC West.
Russell Wilson's on the Broncos.
I don't want to be anywhere near that conference, because They got four teams that can legitimately make it and make a run. But I'm liking it because like everybody thinks the Steelers are going to come back. Everybody thinks the Browns are going to do something this year. Everybody thinks the Ravens are going to come back because of Lamar Jackson. It's just like everybody's like, oh, I don't think the Bengals going to be that good. Like, yeah, they made some pretty cool additions to the team, but last year was their year to do it. They're done. They're going to be back to third, fourth in the division. They're back to being Cincinnati, but
keep us there. Keep us there.
Keep us there. Yeah. I don't want to see no switching.
We want the smoke.
Yeah.
Exactly.
We want the smoke.
Exactly.
I was wondering when that was going to pop out.
Well, my wife told me I couldn't do it. So I said, I'm doing it at some point. So, all right, I'm looking at it right now. Like, she's like,
oh, man. Man,
that's the side eye.
Oh, always.
Man, that's the crazy part too. Is they just it's like every year they're doubting us. Now the past couple years before we had Joe Burrow, they had reasons to because we had I love the guy off the field, but Andy Dalton, he wasn't really the kind of quarterback that could elevate the team.
Yeah.
They talk about on Move the Sticks all the time. Are you a tractor or are you a trailer? Are you the kind of quarterback that can pull the team into the playoffs, or are you kind of quarterback that needs the team around you to bring you there? And AD or the other AD, not you AD, but Andy Dalton, he was that trailer kind of guy. And
yeah, I mean, but it sucked for him because also injuries played such a crazy part because like a couple of those playoff games, AJ Green was out.
Yeah.
Dalton was out. Well,
he didn't play that 2015 one. Like that was his best season.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He got hurt trying to make.
He was having an MVP season.
Yeah.
And like it was just like all right, like it was just weird timing for like when there was like that stretch they would make the playoff. They would start off red hot. They would be like 6-2. It'd be
start off like Andy's hair.
Yeah, and then like be like 10-6 or whatever. Like. All that stuff, and then all of a sudden, like playoffs come around, somebody of major contribution is hurt. Whether it's Dalton, Green, Jeremy Hill when he was the running back there, like it was crazy. And then to follow it up, we had a bunch of penalties on defense. So
hey, I'm gonna agree with our buddy Hoss here. Mediocre. Enough said.
Enough said. Yep.
He's not going to elevate. Like, hey, he's a good quarterback. He's not a great – like, Joey B is a great quarterback.
Great quarterback, yeah.
Like, you bring your team up, like Derek would say, you bring your team up instead of, you need everything around
right. And I'm happy that they're, like, listening to Joey B and Zach Taylor now. Like, that really like, Marvin Lewis and them got to him a little bit, but, like, not enough. Now it's like, bro, do you just see what we just did? We have to capitalize off this. We have to spend money. We do not want an Andrew Luck situation when it's talking about Joe Burrow, where we're chilling at a preseason game, and then you see it up on the Jumbotron. ESPN and Adam Schefter reports Joe Burrow retires. It's like, what?
Yeah,
exactly.
Right.
And hey,
go ahead.
We got an indoor practice facility coming up. So, pretty cool.
There's nothing to complain about.
And I know people are already starting talking about. They were talking about, hey, why are they building a bubble? Well, it's because to build the facility they want to build, it's going to take 2 to 3 years. So they're building this temporary facility that they can have next year because they think that we're going to be playing into February again next year. So we need this indoor practice facility right now. And they're paying it out of their own pocket. So what do you have to bitch about? That's the crazy part. Like, and so they'll find something.
They're doing but they're doing everything right. And like, as Bengals fans, we know that. And there's always going to be haters. There's haters in life. There's haters everywhere.
Speaking of haters.
Pat McAfee field.
Oh, I agree. I agree. I
Tell
gotta
Pat,
talk to old Pat McAfee
you
about
tell him
that.
we're gonna name it
Did you?
after him.
Yeah.
But see, hey, Pat, he'll take credit for it.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Pat was like, oh, I'm really
You're
honored.
welcome.
Yeah, you're welcome. hey, me roasting y'all about not having an indoor practice facility.
Yeah.
Got
Helped
y'all
you.
practice facility.
Helped
You're
you.
welcome.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's what
You
I said.
You
I
can't
said,
do shit to Pat because he gonna bring it right back.
Oh yeah,
oh yeah.
Pat's a G, man. I love that dude.
For real.
Yeah, dude, he's hilarious too, and that's what I said. I said I wouldn't be surprised if he knew about this last year, so he
Yeah.
started dogging on it hardcore down the road. That way, he can go back and say, "Well, hey, since I dogged on it, that's why they got the indoor practice facility, right?"
That's why we're gonna
Yeah.
name it after him. It's cool, whatever.
Pat McAfee Field. Have a shrine of him, but like just making him Bengals gear instead of Colts.
Yeah, we'll have a shrine of him doing his Conor McGregor walk.
Yeah.
Or just Vince McMahon beating his ass. That'll be just nothing but pictures of Vince whipping that ass.
Oh,
Like, hey, bro, you got beat up by Vince, dog.
Yeah, he's 80.
yeah, dude, that was hilarious. That was honestly probably one of my favorite moments. That and him getting the Stone Cold Stunner too.
Yeah.
Of WrestleMania. That was great. Just
Mine
seeing
he had that beer on the ground.
Yeah, he was chugging the beer on the ground. I was like, okay.
Oh,
I was like,
man.
of course, that's Pat. That's something Pat would do.
Yeah, and then
And
you could tell he was.
He probably
I
had
don't
no
know
clue they were going to cut the camera to him or not, but he was like, "I'm doing it anyway."
Oh man, that dude has camera presence, dog.
Yeah. Oh yeah. He knows where every single camera's at
Yeah.
all times.
Hey, we've kept you on for an hour, and I know you got family and stuff coming over. I want to ask one more Bengals related question. Next two for the Ring of Honor, if you had to pick just two.
Next two.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Getting real talk.
I was gonna say four, but I thought that'd make it a little tougher. So
Next two.
or we can do four, whichever you want to do.
Man, that's tough. That is tough. I'm trying to think of who all's in the Ring of Honor right now.
They just started it, so they had Paul Brown,
Yup.
Munoz, Ken Riley, and Ken Anderson.
Ken Anderson
was the first four.
Greg talking Chad and Willie.
Willie Anderson.
Iceman talking Willie. Those are definitely two good ones.
I say Willie number one because we're trying to push him on into the Hall of Fame like he should be. It's a joke that he's not already.
I got one for y'all. So I'll go, man, I don't want to leave Chad out of this. So I might have to go forward. Because I really think this.
Let's do four. They didn't last year.
I'm going to say, I'm going to go Hushmanzada, Chad Ocho, Willie Anderson, and former Bengal, newly retired, even though he won the Super Bowl against the Bengals. Gotta go with Big Whit, man. Big Whit was that was a difference maker.
I have
that
brought
was a
up
difference
Big Whit,
maker.
and people are like, "Oh, that's down the road. You can't talk about Big Whit yet. It's too soon." I'm like,
yeah,
I was going to say
he was a stud. Like he was great.
I was going to say, do you want Big Whit in there before he has a chance to be in there? You know, in spite of the Rams, be like, oh well, he's in our Ring of Honor before he's in your Ring of Honor. So
I think the Rams already have him going in this year.
Yeah, I mean, at that point,
I think I heard that. Yeah.
When you like Whitworth had one of those like fairy book story, like he had a Ray Lewis type, Michael Strahan type Super Bowl. Like he's like, all right, I won the Super Bowl. I'm done.
Peyton Manning.
Yep, Peyton Manning.
Peyton Manning
like
was another one.
Yeah, so
he knew he had that noodle arm in the Super Bowl. So
oh
he was
man,
like, man,
I was like,
yeah, that was rough. That was rough to watch. So,
but that's when your team love you. Like that's the kind of presence Joe Burrow brings.
Yeah,
you know, like
exactly.
But I do think Whitworth definitely needs to be in there just because like that dude was a stud. He was a big he was big in the community of Cincinnati. I do know
Mhm.
that. And like he was still like kind of helping out in Cincinnati, even though he was in Los Angeles. Like he even helped Burrow and all of them. And he was like, there's
Yeah.
dudes in the league from Cincinnati. He said it in his speech when he
Yeah.
won the Walter Payton Award.
The
He was
guy,
like,
I can't remember the player that he had there.
yeah,
That
from
was from
Detroit.
Mhm.
Cincinnati.
Yeah.
Oh
He was
yeah, yeah, that too.
It was like he was like, man, yeah, he ran up on me. I ain't really know what to expect at this point in time. But he was like, hey, man, like I just want you to know I did it. I made it to the league. Like
Yeah.
you may not remember me, but you were at the Boys and Girls Club and
Mhm.
Cincinnati, and I told you I wanted to go to the league, and you pretty much said I had to work hard, and I just wanted you to. He was like, whoa, oh,
Yeah.
okay,
And Whit
Yeah.
talking about that hit me different too. I was like,
yeah.
"Woo,
Yeah, listening to
woo,
that was incredible. That
onions."
really was.
That was like
Yeah.
it was like two things right there. It was like, yo, that was the coolest thing ever. But then it was like, dang, bro, I've been in the league that long. But no, like,
exactly.
He
but
killed
yeah,
that speech. He killed it.
yeah.
Like
Whitworth was
we got a
definitely
lot of comments like Boomer and Willie. Yeah, Boomer's another one.
Boomer.
He won MVP
Mhm.
so 1 year. Tim Crumry, Chris Collinsworth.
Collinsworth.
Yeah. Um, what we got else? Lamar
Lamar
Parrish,
Parrish.
Oh,
Yep.
Parrish, Curtis Isaac. Yeah,
There's
that's
just
another one. Like
Boomer and
he
Dylan.
wrecked
Oh,
the
I
great
agree with
spot.
that.
Yeah. Boomer,
it's
Dylan,
going to
like
take a
poor
while
Dylan.
before. Yeah, it's going to take a while before the list isn't a freaking mile long. It feels like because
Yeah.
Icky's not on there, is he?
yeah, no, Icky ain't up there yet. So
Okay.
Icky would be a good one too.
Come on, man, it's killing me. He was just in my hometown today, and I didn't go, but I went to see my mom. She's in a
Mhm.
nursing home right now, but I went to see my mom. Priorities, but
Yeah.
they're opening some skate park here in Portsmouth. Like Portsmouth has nothing, by the way. We got like $18 stores and like I don't know some weird stuff.
Hey, I remember.
But Icky Woods
I
was in
remember a
town, and
skate
I didn't
park
even
over there
make it
one day.
to go get an autograph off Icky Woods. Like I feel bad. Like I'm a huge Bengals fan, but priorities, I guess.
Hey, it's
Mhm.
understandable, man. Everybody got
Yeah.
priorities, bro.
But
Exactly.
man, I appreciate your time, Angelo. Like I do. Anything you want to plug? Anything before we get off here?
Hold up. Let me let my dog out real quick. Go ahead, Phil.
Dog
Go ahead.
going. I know too much about that. The dog going crazy.
Who
But
let the
yeah,
dog?
I was
I
gonna
got
say,
to
yeah.
Wawa.
Thanks for having me. You know, it was a lot of fun. Hey, buddy. Oh, my son just got back, so
Oh.
sure, I'll bring him in for a little bit.
Oh,
We're
guest
just about to get
appearance.
off.
There he is. Oh,
Yeah,
look at that. Look at that.
Hey,
we're
buddy.
Hi, buddy.
about to go to bed.
Hooray.
Say, hey,
Like
what's
him. He
up?
looks like he's ready for bed.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
he's half asleep now. Yeah, he's got a little wave. I see it.
yeah.
Yeah.
But
Adorable,
nah,
man. Adorable.
I'll just say, like, thanks for having me. This was a lot of fun. Hopefully, we can do it again, chop it up
Hey,
some more.
if you will honor us, I'd love to get you back on closer to the start of the season,
Oh
and
yeah, I'm down.
Yeah.
to
Yeah,
talk
we'll-
some Buckeye football too, close to the start of the season.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I didn't want to talk about it too much tonight. It's we're gonna get off here. We're gonna do a little giveaway
yeah,
and gonna mention that, but R.I.P. Dwayne.
yeah.
Yeah.
That was a sad one today.
But
That one hit.
thank you, Angelo, for your time. I appreciate it.
Thank you guys, man. That was a lot of
Yep.
fun. Who day?
Who day?
Who day?
What's up, Derek?
Man, that was awesome.
Yeah, I could win another couple hours with Angelo on there, man. Great guy. Great guy.
Exactly.
I mean, huge Bengals fan. Like, you couldn't ask for a better guest.
Mhm.
You want to go ahead and do this giveaway? Like, I'm already like getting in my feels about Haskins just mentioning him, but
Yeah. But before we talk about Haskins and everything, I almost forgot, but we actually have two giveaways to do. And the one giveaway is, and we'll do them all right now, was for the women's Jamar Chase Super Bowl t-shirt. I was going to do that on Friday, and
Jeff
completely
Trinipool was
forgot.
the winner of that one.
Yeah, exactly. Iceman Jeff Trinipool, you get to wear that. No, but that is actually I've got it right here. The winner of that is, and I don't know how it'll look on him, but Matt Angle.
Oh, so a guy did win it?
At mangle11. Hopefully it's for your wife, but hey, we're not judging her here.
Yeah, or
Yeah,
if you say, put that back in for somebody else, we can do that. Whatever.
Yep,
we'll try to send you a Bengals and Brews shirt or a sticker or something.
But that comes with this as well, and that is a Joe Burrow
he
rookie
definitely
card.
wants that. Like he'll wear the women's shirt to have the.
So at least if you don't want the women's shirt, you'll definitely want the Joe Burrow rookie card. So we've got that there. And then if you want to announce it looks like he's in the chat currently.
Yeah.
For the Bengals draft hat here.
Yeah,
this beautiful thing right here.
We'll need Andrew Lettner was our winner, our subscriber.
Come on down.
If you could just message the Bengals and Brews or the Bengal 4, which is Derek's, because Derek will be the one mailing that out. But if you message the pod, I can send it out. Which we're also going to have another giveaway this coming Friday. So if you're like on the show next Friday, KB Art is gonna give away one of his prints. So Jeff, it ain't rigged.
Hey, I tried to get you that shirt, but it might have been a little tight on you, Iceman. So
yeah.
Oh, Sarah, there you go.
Oh, good God. He's going to ask for a pair of panties now. It's going to get weird.
Oh, no.
Don't ever say you would send Iceman a shirt of yours. He's going to be like, yeah, but can I get one of your thongs? Has it been one you just took off? Like, God damn it.
In Sarah's defense, and I've tried to get her to wear them for years, but she don't wear thongs no more. So
Marissa does. You like thongs,
and
right?
now we're both in trouble. That's what the best part about this show, right?
At the end of the night, we're both in trouble. Why would you even say that? Why would you even say that? She said, well, shit, we should have.
Hey, at least Sarah's laughing about it. She's laughing on the outside, right?
But I want to get real for 1 minute.
Yeah.
It's tragic. We didn't even. We wanted to do the show so we could do the show and have fun. It's a Saturday night, but Dwayne Haskins, 24 years old, passed away. Like Derek and I are both Buckeye fans, and it's just tragic. I seen that video earlier where, which I've seen it before because I'm a Buckeye fan, where he's talking about.
Yeah, I was getting ready to pull that up if you wanted me to.
Stuff, and it's just like, man, life's short, man.
Yeah.
We gotta
right.
We gotta love each other. We gotta be there for each other. I don't know, man. This is why I couldn't do it at the beginning, because.
Yeah, absolutely. And I'll get ready. I'm
everybody. I'll let you end the show.
Yeah, I'm gonna end the show with that video, if you don't mind. The way everybody can see it, and we'll get our ugly mugs out of the picture real quick, just so everybody can see the video real quick. If anybody wants to see that, and then we'll end it on that. Who day?
Blink.
Yeah.
What you think of Hall Street?
This is awesome. Going to college here.
You going to college? Blink.
Yeah.
What you think of Hall Street?
This is awesome. Going to college here.
You going to college? Blink.